I know, small question, but
yeah, a lot needs to
a
happen.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah. To assess sensory processing needs, to identify autistic individuals, people with autism, I find that a lot of individuals, well, they're not taught about themselves, about their autistic traits, about how autism affects them, how their executive functioning is, how their just their thinking and processing is different. And that's important to understand. And I think that when you're in treatment, part of treatment is better understanding yourself and better understanding how the eating disorder affects you or what functions it plays. So I think treatment centers need to, well, get more training on autism.
Yeah, providers need to understand it so that they can.
Yeah, they need to, and also the communication and language components of autism, they need to understand those. I think that treatment centers are starting to understand a little bit of the sensory stuff, but the language and communication differences in autism, they're different. And it's important for treatment providers to understand how they're different in order to better help their clients. I think having sensory rooms or breaks throughout the day in treatment centers would be good. Looking at the lighting. So lighting for people with sensory issues, it can affect the texture of food. It can affect the taste of food. It can affect, so like for me, certain lighting can make food taste lumpy versus sometimes it can feel watery, the same food versus kind of regular texture, I guess. And I wonder if anybody's ever explored having people eat in different locations when they're in treatment and see how their body is reacting. What would you say, people? We've done a few trainings at eating disorder centers and kind of looked around at their facilities and looked at the different things that we thought would be helpful. Oh, visual things.
These facilities are very visually stimulating. They're very orally stimulating. You know, for Kim to try to eat in those environments is just going to be very, very difficult. I mean, we live in a house in the woods, and every morning, you know, she's like turning the light down over the over the dining room table because it's just too stimulating for her.
Right.
Different seating options. So like I use a rocking chair.
Yeah, you know.
I have a rocking chair where I eat. Yeah. Where I was trying to go with the visual stuff